Yes, sir. We are back in the building with no echo. It's your man MOMAKKI, aka Joey Hustle.
What's good, people? It's the big homie Oplex. This is the place where urban indie artists can be themselves, home of the 5 deadly questions. Ladies and gentlemen, with no delay or echo, welcome to episode 70. It's determination. Determination, man.
It's all about that determination. Shouts out to you, Loopback Audio, for making people update, or they'll mess up your whole audio and your whole week could be screwed up. We appreciate our Loopback Audio for everything you do and screwing up our audio, making us update. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I ain't gonna just say Loopback
Get him,
Audio.
Mackie.
It's not just Loopback Audio. Thank you to you two, Cam Art. Hold on, no, I want to get the name right. I want to put y'all on black.
Get him, Mackie.
Camo Camera, the other app that made me update, or else y'all wouldn't see me or nothing in my background because they made me update, or you wouldn't be able to see this camera footage. So thank you all too for making people update nowadays. All of y'all high Hitler ass fucking bastards. Thank you.
Oh, man. Hey, let's double up on that. Standing ovation for updates. It hurt to say it. It hurt to say it. The idea is that if you do not update, it still should work effectively, but Mac, you finding out the hard way that apparently, at least with Loopback, not so much.
Yeah, they all making changes. Changes I don't agree with or like.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like I said, can you imagine if all of our bells and whistles that we have for our studio programs, if we don't update, I mean, it's like literally we're missing instruments and
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Nuts.
All right, man. Standing ovation, round of applause, man. It's to Set the Bar. Make sure we're back in the building, man. You have to get the feel back, Mackie.
We're back. I'm chill.
Yeah, we in the building. All right, man. So shouts out to our Patreon members. Uncut is coming, so heads up on that. We got some more curations coming. It's going to be a fun month, the month of December, last month of the year. Round of applause for our Patreon members and our podcast listeners. That's what's up. Shouts out to y'all. Artists, if you want to get on the show, email us your best 3 songs at setthebar11@gmail.com. Mackie, last episode 69, that number there. And DJ Bush comes back in with some fire music, but it's just always a blast to hang out with the homie on the Set the Bar Mix Show. Talk to me about that last episode.
Yeah, man. Episode 69. If you all didn't check that out, make sure y'all do so. I mean, it's episode 69, so you know it's going to be one of those raw and uncut versions of the Set the Bar Mix Show. Shout out to DJ Bush, man. He came through with some dope music.
Absolutely.
That was featured on his show, the 60-second showcase. So also make sure y'all check out the 60-second showcase. You know what I'm saying? Every Thursday. It goes down on that show, man. He's got some dope artists. So but check out episode 69. Man, make sure y'all look at that. It was very entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah, lots of laughs, lots of good times on that episode. If you guys want to get at us, make sure you follow us at MOMAKKIMUSIC on YouTube and IG, Oplex Music, at Oplex Music, excuse me. And then you want to make sure you like those, and then make sure you like the MOMAKKI Music YouTube channel. That is where we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Round of applause for determination. We're doing it on a Sunday because we were delayed out on a Wednesday. So here we are.
Thanks, Luke back.
Yeah, this now, Mackie, we gotta give ourselves a pat on the back here. There's a 0 on the end of this episode 70, man. We gotta call ourselves out and say, hey, we haven't missed the show yet.
Yeah.
We haven't missed it. We're doing it, man. And then on episode 70, we finally, round of applause for the 313. Detroit City is in the building.
Yeah, man.
On a Sunday afternoon. You know what I mean? Mackie, let's get into the drops so we can go ahead and crank this thing on up, man.
Let's go.
Yo, this is Enigma September of the Enigma Sep Hour podcast. And I'm here to let y'all know, y'all need to check out my boy Mo Mackey, my man Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mix show coming to you every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yo, they're going to get you with not only the illest music, but also ill guests, and you got to watch out for the 5 deadly questions. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So make sure to check out my man Mo Mackey, Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mix show. This is my official endorsement, your boy Enigma September. You got time, baby.
DJ Bush.
Tune Productions.
Hey, yeah, it's about that time. You locked in with your man DJ Bush, host of the 60-second showcase, each and every Thursday on Facebook.com/DJ Bush ENT or on YouTube DJ Bush ENT. I appreciate the homies Mo Mackey and Oplex for this opportunity. Let me take up a little piece of their time. Y'all set the bar and y'all set that thing real high. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Mackie, we've been busy in the studio, always impressed, man, but what you're cooking up in your studio. If they are in the DFW or if they just need to tighten up their mixes, man, tell the artists where they need to go.
MOMAKKIMUSIC.com. If you're in the area, come on, get them clean vocals right here in this wonderful studio here. And if you're not in the DFW area, you just need some mixing and mastering done, you know what I'm saying? MOMAKKIMUSIC.com. Schedule your session today.
That's what's up. Round of applause for MOMAKKIMUSIC.com. It's a serious studio. All right, the official place for the Set the Bar Mix Show merch is OplexMusic.com. So if you want to support the movement, get some merch in your life, we got an assortment of dope t-shirts. We got the throttle bottle, Mackie.
Throttle. You got to get that throttle bottle.
That's what's up. So make sure you go to OplexMusic.com, check out some merch. Go ahead and support the place where urban indie artists can be themselves. Mackie, this is 70 episodes in. We finally get to Motown. You ready to go to the Midwest?
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Valid to the Set the Bar Mix Show. Let's get it. What up, though?
It's popping. Oplex. Mo Mackey, what's good?
What's happening, brother? Good to have you on the show again, but now with no delay.
That's what's up, man. Round of applause for Valid being patient, man. Just being patient enough to
and coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. You know, it's all love. It's all good. Things happen, and we here, bro. We here.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let's get into video of the week, man. Talk to us about the Flyers. I love this video, bro.
Oh, and then also make sure you give us your endorsement to play the video, or else they gonna like cut us on YouTube. And be like, nah, I didn't have the right to play. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll definitely give you my endorsement. I don't know, is that something I need to do, like some shit on YouTube, or
nah? You just
how
have
does
to
that
say,
work?
You just have to say, hey, I give them permission.
YouTube,
to play
leave my peoples alone. You know what I'm saying? They playing my shit. Let them play my shit.
Good.
Yeah.
Round of applause for that. There we go.
That's all we need.
Yeah. And yeah, this is the Flyest is produced by one of the like legendary like hip hop producers in another part of the world where my family's from in Eastern Europe in the Balkan region. His name is Kool-Aid. He's from Croatia, and he's produced for a lot of big names in rap. You know what I'm saying? And in hip hop, both over there and on the American side. You know, one of his biggest records is the what was it called? The Beautiful record by Master Ace. That was him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the homie Kool-Aid from Croatia, and he's got some other, you know, some other reputable credits, and he's the man. And he's one of the dopest I've ever heard. Period. On some like funk shit, some hip hop shit, and so
That's what's up.
yeah. So shout out to Kool-Aid for producing this record, and it was shot by the homie Jerry Reed. And yeah, it's the Flyest. It was on the Plum Brandy EP, The Refill, which was a deluxe version of the Plum Brandy EP that dropped like right before the pandemic. So
Yeah, we
re-released it
definitely
with a
gonna get
couple
into that
remixes
project.
and shit. So and
Dope project.
yeah, this is thank you. And this is Kool-Aid, produced by Kool-Aid. Shout out to Croatia, and shot by the homie Jerry Reed. And it's your man, it's the Big Val Boski, Big Val, baby.
That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. Video of the week. The Flyest Valid in the building on the Set the Bar Mix Show. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I'm about to live a dream. So what I'm touching with my hands is nothing but custom. Hit the button on the dash. Gotta let the roof down. Val and Kool-Aid, turn it up. It's the new sound. Euro step. They can't peep how I move now. The Midwest urban C. Spit flows, get dough. Yeah, I earn my keep. Time for my foreign girl serving me. Brand new urban C. Different color currencies. She never learned to speak English. She talk money. Bilingual with the cash when she asks Quanto cuesta? Colico costa. Nishta, we can fly to Costa Rica, что ты briga. We can go and see the Mona Lisa while I'm singing Mona Lisa like the brother with an iPad. Look, I've been living where the sky's at. If you don't like France, fuck it, we fly back. Come journey where the sky is. Get mileage, literally the flyers. Get lost in the islands. Puff the finest, fuck what the time is. Let's lay and catch rays. Sunbathe in African days. Breakfast in the Far East or the Middle East, dinner out in Italy. Time for a plan, gotta grind till I can. Lounge with the fam, with crowds in Japan. Ireland, Sedan, gotta fly to these lands. Wave high to the stands. I'm about to live a dream, bitch. Been living wrong, now it's time to get right. Chilling in Jamaican Village, sipping on a red stripe. Moscow, Red Square, red eye, get there. Meetings off the Red Sea. Sipping red tea, account get green yet. All I do is see red. Red Testarossa that I'm testing out in Zagreb. Yeah, Mr. International, wicked as a candle. When I spit it, either fast or slow. Zone out, listen to D'Angelo. Brown sugar in my coffee is the antidote. You know that I go missing with no ransom note. Phone tripping when I'm fishing off a random boat. So roll with us, or float with us. Go ahead, blow with us. I ain't even smoking much. When they get a load of us, you know what's up. Iron curtains, iron sheet, put them in a Cobra clutch. Come journey where the sky is. Get mileage, literally the flyers. Get lost in the islands. Puff the finest, fuck what the time is. Let's lay and catch rays. Sunbathe in African days. Breakfast in the Far East or the Middle East, dinner out in Italy. Time for a plan, gotta grind till I can. Lounge with the fam, with crowds in Japan. Ireland, Sedan, gotta fly to these lands. Wave high to the stands. I'm about to live a dream, bitch. Hey. 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 I'm about to live a dream, bitch. Hey.
That joint is fire, man.
Man, hell yeah. The video is dope. The song is banging.
Oh man, appreciate it.
Yo, I
Appreciate it. And I see the people in the live chat too. Shout out to all y'all who are fucking with the record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, round of applause for the Set the Bar Mixshow fam. The chat cranking up. See you, AP, Mandy, Sonya, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, Valid. This is that time of the show. Have you done your research on the 5 deadly questions?
I can't say I've done my research, but I did see the flyer, so I'm assuming it's 5 questions that are the options are like impossible to choose from. That's what I'm assuming it is, but I could be completely wrong.
Round of applause for intuition. Valid is on it.
Yeah,
He's on it.
That's exactly what it is.
It's exactly what it is. All right, man. Episode 70.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the 5 deadly questions. Let's get it.
I had 5 pupils.
Episode 70, Valid, representing Detroit, hanging out in the Snake's Den with Moplex. Mackie, what we got?
Let's talk about the best raspy rappers. Who does it best? DMX, Ja Rule, Jadakiss, or Young Jeezy?
Jada. That was before you even gave me the options, bro. I was on some. The first person who came to my mind was Jadakiss, man.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
DMX, Ja Rule, and Young Jeezy not able to survive a 5 deadly question. Here comes the Anacondas. Who's had more impact on boom bap hip hop production, Jay Dilla or Pete Rock?
In
the Snake's Den.
Well, you know what? By default, I gotta go with Pete Rock because Pete Rock was a huge influence to Dilla Dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
even if Dilla's style reached further than Pete's, that style is Pete Rock influenced. Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
in that sense, you kind of got to go with kind of whoever came first and influence the other one. I would say Pete Rock style is probably more boom bap, like that primo, that style of production, while Dilla was more probably more influential on like the soulful like hip hop shit or just neo soul, like the Erykah Badu, the Common, the this, that, and the third. So there's definitely a distinct difference between Pete Rock and Dilla, but is you can tell they, you know, they're kind of like their styles are 2 peas in a pie. You don't really get one without the other. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But if the question is who was a bigger influence on boom bap hip hop, I'm gonna go with Pete Rock only because out of those 2, he came first and influenced the other option. So it's, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. Jay Dilla and Pete Rock able to survive a 5 deadly question. How about that? Round of applause. Jay Dilla, Pete Rock.
Go.
All right, here we go. Mackie, what we got?
Who's got the best motivation music? You know, the MCs you put to work on, you know what I'm saying? You put it on so you can work out to prepare for a battle, a fight, when you want to like tangle up with a rhinoceros. DMX, Busta Rhymes, Fresher, Little John, or Tech Nine?
The signal came out a little bit. You said DMX, Busta Rhymes. Who was after that?
Fresher, Lil Jon, or Tech Nine?
DMX. If I'm in the gym or I need to be amped up and go like, you know what I'm saying, tackle an elephant, I'm gonna listen to X.
He said tackle the round of applause. He tackle the elephant with DMX playing.
Yeah, let's do it.
I love it. All right, here we go. Which collab, both featuring Michigan talent, is the better overall song? Gotta Get Mine, MC Breed featuring Tupac, or Renegade, Eminem featuring Jay-Z?
That's a very hard question.
Valid, doing pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. In the Snake's Den, this is question number 4.
Which is the better overall song?
The better overall song. I gotta get mine. I keep my mind on my money, money on my mind. Or is
That's
it
definitely the more catchier song.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go with that.
Out of loyalty to my DJ and my executive producer, DJ Head, who made the Renegade beat,
Nice.
I gotta choose Renegade.
Round of applause for Renegade. Detroit, stand up.
If I'm in the club though, and I'm out enjoying, like, you know what I'm saying, some Hennessy on the rocks, and there's a DJ spinning, in that situation, I would much rather hear Pac and Big.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'm with you. Yep, totally agree. All right, that's what's up. Now we go to a little bit of hip hop trivia. I'm taking you back here, Valley. What Detroit rapper had a hit with 1993's Deeper, but ran into credibility issues when the Wall Street Journal exposed her middle-class upbringing didn't match her gangster persona?
Was it Boss?
That answer is correct. That's a hip-hop head.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Valley.
There we go. There we go.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Valid successfully survives the 5 daily questions. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Don't run.
I thought I made, you know what I mean? I thought I might have stumped you on the Boss joint. I love how you knocked that one right out the park.
Nah, bro.
That is crazy. It's a hip hop trivia game that I have. You know, I didn't know that. I mean, I know about Boss. I know about Deeper. I never heard about the Wall Street Journal. You know what I mean?
I don't know nothing about that. But the only reason why I knew it had to be Boss is because when you said 1993 Detroit rapper on a major label, the only one I can think of off the top of my head at that time period is Boss. I don't think there's anybody else from Detroit, male or female, that was on any major platform.
Wow, going
like
back to 93. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't think of it. Now, we had cats that were getting on, like we had like AWOL, and there was a movement and cats were getting deals here and there, but it was never like nobody out of Detroit was like on Def Jam or Death Row or any shit like that. The only motherfucker that was really that I can think of from Detroit that was really doing some major numbers in the early 90s, probably Esham. You know what I'm saying?
Esham. The round of applause for Esham. Yeah, he was doing some numbers.
Right, yeah, he was doing numbers in the 80s and 90s and all that shit. But other than that, Detroit hip hop was still very, underground.
Yo, I used to hear Esham will pull up on you like in a straight hearse.
Oh, that dude was wild, bro. There's all kinds of stories.
Damn.
I got a dope Esham story to share when
and then go ahead. You got the floor, man. Go ahead.
My bad.
Let's hear it.
Just not even a month ago, man. Esham had this show at Harpo's, and it was Esham, Stretch Money, Awesome Dre.
Oh wow!
And I forgot who else was on the bill. And I think
over there off of Chalmers, right? 94 and Chalmers.
Yeah. And that's what it was. Those were like it was Esham's show, and the two like supporting acts were Stretch Money and Awesome Dre. And I know there was somebody else on the bill, and I apologize if I can't remember, who it is. So if you were on the bill and you see this and I forgot, I apologize. But with that being said, Money, we got a couple joints together, and we had a
Yeah.
single couple like last summer. And he was like, "Yo, I want to bring you out at the Esham show." And I was like, "All right, cool. And we go, we kill it, we do our thing. As we're getting off the stage, Esham, he daps us up. Yo, y'all did great. Blah blah blah. Cool. And so Stretch Money grew up like I'm not gonna say idolizing, but Esham was big to him. That was
Yeah.
like Stretch Money told me like some sentimental shit, like his uncle, who was like a figure to him, and his upbringing was a huge Esham head, and put him
Okay.
on, put Stretch Money as a young man onto Esham. So it's an honor for him to always do, rock for him or whatever. So he gets off the stage, and Esham had this badass motherfucking coat on. But it was like some custom shit with his logo and everything. And I'm like, dog, that coat is sweet, E. And he's like, oh man, thank you. And then Stretch Money like noticed he had like some kind of like dope ass like Esham like custom embroidered hoodie on under the coat.
Yeah.
And Stretch was like, yeah, dog, this shit's sweet. And I witnessed it. I got the footage on my phone. I didn't post it. Esham just takes his coat off and takes this badass motherfucking custom one-of-one Esham hoodie off of his back, bro. He's got nothing on but like a wife beater. I don't even know if he had any shirt on under his hoodie. He takes it off and just gives it to Stretch Money. And he's like, boom, that's you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that's it. And that was it. And then like
Wow.
that meant the world to Stretch. Like Stretch was in his feelings, like, and he even told me, I wish my uncle was here to see this. Like, the rapper he grew up listening to, idolizing with his uncle, just gave him the shirt off his back on something like, yo, Stretch, you deserve this, bro. This is you. And that meant that was like Jordan giving his jersey to a kid. You know what I'm saying? And
I love it, man.
That shit was just
that's dope.
It happened so quick. I was like, why is my man taking his shirt off?
Yeah, one time for Esham. Shouts out. Awesome Dre. Stretch Money. Yeah, man. That's what's up. Detroit in the building on episode 70, sitting down with Valid. Yo, so let's get into the first song of the night of the Artist Showcase. Absolutely love this song. Let's get into a song entitled Me and My Ego, and we'll come back and get into it. Let's go.
Here we
Ego. Song. Oh no, you're playing. I'm gonna shut up.
Ego, me and my ego. Hear no, see no, speak no, Evo. We a team, yo. Yeah, you know how we roll. He said I'm a star. I should be the lead role. Ego. Me and my ego. He said I'm the man, better than you people. Forever he my hero. Never be an equal. If you don't believe me, you can ask my ego. Me and my ego. Me and my ego. Me and my ego. Me and my ego. Lights, camera, action, I'm here. Put me in your magazine, man of the year. You know I'm more than worthy of your little cover story. When I was a kid, my ego used to cover for me. Way back when, even now, as men, we go and hit the town just to watch the bags spend. Me and my ego, two-seater black Benz. Oh, you have friends? I never needed those. All I keep is foes, and my feelings froze. Plus a couple evil secrets that my ego knows. You a tool, needle nose. See them bleachers sold? I am why they pay the fee. I'm the one they came to see. Ego. Me and my ego. Hear no, see no, speak no, Evo. We a team, yo. Yeah, you know how we roll. He said I'm a star. I should be the lead role. Ego. Me and my ego. He said I'm the man, better than you people. Forever he my hero. Never be an equal. If you don't believe me, you can ask my ego. Me and my ego. Me and my ego. Me and my ego. Me and my ego. Doing what you really ain't able to do. It's a dinner for one, yet a table for two. Then I pay for the booth like I done came with a crew. Popping bottles by myself seems stranger to you. In sci-fi, my guy, he is how I got by. If me and your special lady ever locked eyes, she your ex, see I dress sharper than you, smell fresher than you. I'm just better than you, and I'm better than him, and I'm better than her, and I'm better down to every letter, sense of the word. Plus I get the kind of checks that you never will earn. I got some fan mail to delete and letters to burn with my ego. Me and my ego. Hear no, see no, speak no, Evo. We a team, yo. Yeah, you know how we roll. He said I'm a star. I should be the lead role. Ego. in my ego.
Fire, man. Talk to me about the production. Who's on the track there? I mean, it gives me kind of like those. It's almost like that synth that I hear in there reminds me of like Welcome to Detroit, that Dilla album. That gives me, I mean, it's Detroit vibes on that. It gives me Dilla vibes though a little bit.
It's the producer of that is one of my best friends in real life, and he's produced a lot of my records. Pigpen. Pigpen done a lot of production for a lot of cats out of Detroit, and Pigpen produced that. And the background story to that record is I don't know if you guys watch professional wrestling at all, but there's this wrestler on AEW, All Elite Wrestling, who's my homie, Ethan Page, All Ego Ethan Page. And
okay.
and he's he's on TNT, TBS every Wednesday night. He big, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got hooked up through some mutual people. Shout out to my guy Milan in Canada. And me and Ethan Page, we just started kicking it like right before he got signed to AEW during the pandemic. So when I say kicking it, I mean just bullshitting online, you know what I mean? And whatever. And he fucked with my music. I'm a huge wrestling head. And he was already bubbling in the world of professional wrestling. And then he got signed to the big leagues, to AEW. And he was like, yo, man, I need you to make me a record, and I said, I got you. So
wow,
it's not his music that plays on TV when he walks to the ring every night, but he's got a huge social media presence. Like that's really kind of like, that was a big thing for him. And he's got a badass YouTube channel. And the theme music of his YouTube channel is that. So the background of that record was, I started putting the brain power together with Pigpen and DJ Head, and I was like, look, this one's different. Like, I'm not gonna rap as me. If you notice in the song, there's no cuss words. The verses are 12 bars instead of 16. And I got into character. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna rap as him. And the concept, his name is All Ego Ethan Page, and he's a villain and he's a bad guy and he's got a huge ego, full of himself. So I went in, and when Pigpen started sending me the beat, I was like, look, I don't want really like, it's hip hop, but it's not like hip hop that I would probably normally write to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or the type of beat. I said, I want this shit to slap. Like if he was walking to the ring, I want the whole crowd to be singing that shit, ego, and that was the vibe. And
Love it.
I put myself in that, and then I also kind of told myself, like, but don't make it necessarily wrestling-esque either. Like, I'm not gonna rap about body slams and shit. It's the persona that I want to capture. So I put myself in the mind of Ric Flair, like a villainous wrestler, or like a villainous character in a Pixar movie for kids or some shit like that. Somebody that's full of himself and evil and whatever. So I really enjoyed writing that record because it was a break from the norm. And it's probably my biggest joint ever. I mean, if you pull up my Spotify and shit, because we did a music video for it. It's not on my page. It's on Ethan Page's page. And so if you all type in All Ego Ethan Page, you'll see the music video. And it's like spliced up of clips of me spitting with him wrestling and doing shit. And that's the theme music. So a lot of wrestling fans fuck with Valid off the strength of that. So shout out to my pro wrestling heads. Shout out to Ethan Page. I appreciate the opportunity and sharing your platform with me. And it's dope when like wrestling heads will like pull me off to the side and be like, hey bro, you the cat that does Ethan Page's music? Yup.
That's dope, bro.
So, you know what I mean?
Round of applause, man, for that.
That's dope.
Hip hop,
that's
the hybrid into the wrestling world. Dope song, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's funny, man. You got it, man. Yeah, one time. Shouts out to Pigpen for sure, man.
I'm just saying, shout out to Pigpen for yeah.
Oh yeah, on the track. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, let's talk about a little Detroit hip hop. In fact, it's funny because I think Detroit, just my opinion, like on a national level, I think the kind of hip hop that kind of has been blasted out there more is kind of like more like Payroll Giovanni and kind of like that street side. I mean, that's one side. We know that to be one side of Detroit hip hop. And then you have like your Royce, your Eminems, Elzai. I feel like you're in that lane. Talk to me about what you feel are some of the advantages that the Detroit indie hip hop scene has, and talk to me about some of your favorite collab tracks.
There definitely is. I can only really think of I don't even say I won't know if it's an advantage or disadvantage. It's a gift and a curse.
Okay.
When you are like, I remember being in Toronto for a show, and I'm record shopping, and dude didn't know who I was or whatever like that. That was working at the record shop, and I told him, like, yeah, actually, I rap, and I was here for a show last night, and blah blah blah. Where y'all from? Detroit. Oh, their eyes light up. It's something about it. And the dude goes, bro, we got a special like section over there that's just built for Detroit hip hop. And when I walked over
Wow.
there, you see Fat Cat, Slum Village, Dilla, Royce, like on the like their vinyl on the wall. It was like, and this
Wow.
happened at more than one shop in Toronto. Detroit hip hop is a special brand, bro. And I learned that even when I was working with cats overseas. Like, these dudes got not just dudes, the girls, like, there's parts of the world that like have a huge crush on Detroit hip hop.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
like
facts.
those four syllables, Detroit hip hop, like it's like a spell. When you say that, it all like something like comes out of somebody,
Yeah.
like, because automatically they're thinking one of the greatest of all time, Eminem. They're thinking one of the greatest of all time, Jay Dilla. They're thinking about that Fat Cat and Elzai Cold Steel, like just some
Yeah.
special shit. And it's like a in the best way I could put it, when people hear Detroit hip hop, like there's a lot of brands of liquor, right?
Yeah.
And there's the more common brands that are very, very good. And then you got that like special top shelf shit that's not as commonly known. You
Right.
probably don't even know about this liquor or this brand, not because it's not popular, but because not even enough people can afford to drink it. It's some
Mm.
like baller shit. It's
Yeah, that's
Right.
top shelf shit
that's
that
that
you might
Johnny
not
Walker
even know about.
green
Like, oh,
label.
what you doing? You drinking?
Yeah.
You at the bar, and some cat is like, oh, you drinking Henny or you drinking Remy? Yeah, that shit's dope. But have you ever had this cognac? And he whips out some
Yeah.
shit that you've never even heard of before. Not
Yeah.
because it's a new company. The company's been around for over 100 years. It's just some like top secret ballerific shit. And that's what I think of when I think of Detroit hip hop. So
That's what's
with the
up.
gift and the curse is, when people hear Detroit hip hop, is, oh, you that shit. But then the curse is, but are you really that shit? Like, how dope is it really?
Mm.
You know what I
It's
mean?
like high
So there's
expectations. Yeah.
exactly. So you gotta really, it's like it's almost, it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Yeah.
almost like nerve wracking, because when you say that now, they expecting
Yep.
that top shelf liquor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
the
I love it,
curse.
man. Love it. That's well said, man. Round of applause for Detroit hip hop. This, top shelf.
Yeah.
Top shelf, rare
That
shit.
echelon.
Like when like when you just said some of those names, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I'm just chilling. Let's say I go on a date with some chick, you know what I'm saying? She listens to rap, and she likes J. Cole, and she likes Kendrick, and she likes Jay-Z and Nas and whatever. Then if I start talking to her, I say, yeah, but what you know about Elzai or some shit like that? Let's say they don't know, you know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
not that deep into hip hop. They only
Mhm.
know kind of the Hennessy and the Remy's of hip hop, which is
Yeah.
dope. It's all
Yeah.
dope. So then when I put them onto that top shelf liquor, and I say, yeah, but you gotta know about this Detroit shit, this Elzai, this Fat Cat, this Bay Dilla shit, and they instantly become hooked. And
Yeah.
they'll like this is a thing that's happened. And it doesn't even have to be like I'm on a date with a girl. I can just put a homie onto some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And they'll text me a week later, like, dog, this guy Elzai is the best. This
Yeah.
cat Dilla. And now,
Straight up.
and a week later, they're Dilla fanatics. They know everything about him. And it's like,
Yeah, I mean, that's when you know that
Tell
the
you,
talent
it's
is amazing, man.
that quality. It's
Yeah.
that quality shit, man.
Yeah, and that's what's up. And I think Elzai, I was just looking, he dropped the album. I don't know how recent it was. I spun
It
it.
was this year with Georgia, what's her name? Georgia Mudrow,
Yeah.
or am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah. I forget, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a duo almost going on there because she's doing the
She's
vocals.
dope.
But the project is really
She did
dope.
the production. If
Oh,
I'm
she did?
correct,
Wow.
she produced the shit. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm 80%. I'm correct that she produced the shit too.
That's what's up. Round of applause for her. That's what's up.
Yeah. She's super dope. That project is dope. I think my favorite track on there is that Nefertiti joint.
That's the one I spun on the radio here, man, because I got a set on 103.3 here, and I was listening to it. That Nefertiti just stood out, and yeah, I spun that actually last a week from yesterday. Yeah, putting Detroit on the map in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Fire song.
That's dope. That's
Nefertiti,
dope.
man. All
Yeah,
right,
and to answer the second, you know what? And you had the second part of the question.
Oh yeah, the collapse.
Collaborations
What's up?
is with Elzai, but that's other than the song you just played, Me and My Ego. My other joint that, if you know who Valid is, you probably know me for my joint with Elzai and Jessica Caramore, Bottled.
That's what's up.
That's probably my favorite collaboration ever. And you know, shout out to everybody I've collaborated with: Stretch Money, Super MC, Fat Cat, Guilty Simpson, Apollo Brown, Autumn. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Probably the one that means the most to me because it's a personal record too. It wasn't just like, yo, let's just jump on this hard ass beat and drop some fire ass bars, which is always fun to do. But that was a concept record with some real content to it. Talking
That's what's
about,
up.
you know, biting your tongue and keeping shit bottled inside that's bothering you. Hence the name of the song is Bottled. So it wasn't, I know, like, yeah, it's Val and L about to, you know, crack your skull, but whatever the fuck. No,
Yeah.
it was sentimental shit, kind of. So to share that personal type of record with one of my favorite rappers ever of all time, Elzai, that's always gonna be, you know, my favorite.
Yo, round of applause for that collaboration. Valid, Elzai. I think it says something about your skill level because you could play around with you if you want to next to Elzai on the track.
Right.
Yeah, and maybe,
you know what I mean?
maybe it says something about my skill level that I was like, yo, L, instead of trying to rap these motherfuckers to death, because I know he's gonna come with it and blaze this shit.
Right.
You know, not that I'm not up for the challenge, okay?
Right.
I'm very confident in my shit.
Yeah.
I got one of the sharpest pens you ever seen in your life.
Right.
But I was like, instead of trying to climb that mountain, which I know I can't climb,
Right.
hey, L, how about we actually talk about something?
Right. I like that
Relieve
though, man.
the pressure of, instead of trying to impress the listener
Smart.
with the highest caliber bars. Let's talk about something.
Let's hone in on our superpowers. Yeah, that's dope.
That's
Smart.
dope.
Fire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hanging out with Valid representing Detroit. Let's get into song number 2 of the night. Love this song, Valid. 40 Nights and 40 Days. Ant Bell featuring Valid and DJ Los.
New shit that just came out. Yeah. Come on, let's spin it. Ant Bell, DJ Los.
Let's get it.
Here we go.
So how can I be so amazed when you haven't changed, motherfucker, still the same? Every day I kill myself, but the soul remains, so they say. 40 nights, 40 days. How can I be so amazed when you haven't changed, motherfucker, still the same? Every day I kill myself, but the soul remains, so they say. 40 nights, 40 days. I cock back the 9 in the morning, blow my brains. Yesterday's me is free, I let them roam away. By 10 a.m., you might see me walking. I'm everywhere, duplicating and evolving. I'm omnipotent with styles that I flip. Is wild for a while, couldn't dial. Now this bitch hit my line like my soul was coke. Oh, I'm selling coke, alligators on my feet. Our song, leather coat, your man's reptilian. Valley shedding skin. Every day I reach a place most you rappers never been. So you gon' let me in? Nah, fuck a gatekeeper. Reach the same place as Nas when he made Ether. Growth is mandatory, evolution is key. I don't know a sadder story than you thinking that you peaked. This version of myself can never lose or get beat. Yet this the same exact version that I choose to delete. So how can I be so amazed when you haven't changed, motherfucker, still the same? Every day I kill myself, but the soul remains, so they say. 40 nights, 40 days. How can I be so amazed when you haven't changed, motherfucker, still the same? Every day I kill myself, but the soul remains, so they say. 40 nights, 40 days. I'm everywhere, you ain't never there. Suicide, but it's just suicide. I'm everywhere. Blow my brain out just to see what it feels like. Let my soul replicate and blanket the earth as I absorb all the energy it takes through the dirt. Transfer it to the current one that's actually me, the master MC, the one that you just happen to see. Live in the physical, alive, what a miracle. Just yesterday, my neighbor say he drove by and saw a flash in the window go. Red everywhere, pulled over, then he tippy-toed to back of the crib. Back door locked, so he done came by the shrubs. He peeked and then saw me, I was laying in my blood. He looked down at his phone and tried to call the pigs. Until he looked up, he said that's when his jaw had hit the floor when he noticed I was up. Not a wound in my head, dead, or an ounce of blood. How or what he just saw, he can never explain. I had to kill the old me and stay ahead of the game. So how can I be so amazed when you haven't changed, motherfucker, still the same? Every day I kill myself, but the soul remains, so they say. 40 nights, 40 days. How can I be so amazed when you haven't changed, motherfucker, still the same? Every day I kill myself, but the soul remains, so they say. 40 nights, 40 days. I'm everywhere, you ain't never there. Suicide, but it's just suicide. I'm everywhere. Blow my brain out just to see what it feels like. I'm everywhere, you ain't never there. Suicide, it's just suicide. I'm everywhere. Blow my brain out just to see what it feels like. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, that song is nuts, man. I love it.
Yeah, man. Gee.
Thank you, Brody. Appreciate it. Shout out to Aunt Bell. Shout out to DJ Los, who helped bring that one together. That was Aunt Bell hitting me up and said, "Yo, man, I want you on this track." So
Yeah.
I said, all right, man, that's my guy. He's helped me with other things, and I was like, "Bro, come on, bro, I got you." And I was like, "Just send the beat over," and I already had those rhymes, that hook in my mind. I just didn't have the beat to put it to. I just came up with that drive, and I came up with that concept of like traditionally in like some biblical shit, they say the soul remains on earth after you pass away for 40 nights and 40 days, like Jesus did, or some shit like that. And that's why they say, like, in other cultures, in more Eastern cultures, like that's why you're supposed to, like, if a loved one passes away, you wear black either for a year, or you can wear it for like 40 days, or, after 40 days of them passing, you're supposed to visit that's kind of like a tradition to go visit the grave site 40 days later, because that's supposed to symbolize when their soul actually leaves the earth like 40 days after they pass
I
away,
see.
And so
Nice.
the concept was like, if I kill myself every it, I'm killing myself over and over, meaning like on some rap shit, like I become better every day. Like I'm shedding my skin every day. And so I kill myself every day. Every time you see me, I'm breaking my old record. Like I'm my own competition, and I kill my competition every day. Therefore, I
Yeah.
kill myself every day. I'm a better rapper today than I was yesterday. And every time
Yeah.
you get a new Valid project, it's supposed to be I'm better than before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna
Right.
keep getting better and better, and that's never gonna stop. So that was the whole concept of like, if I kill myself every day, that must be one more valid soul remaining on
Yeah.
earth for 40 nights and 40 days. So I'm just replicating, you know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
go to war with myself every day, kill myself, and that version of myself gets to stay on earth for 40 days. And that's the point of the record, is that I'm kind of getting like telling rappers like, yeah, you dope, you sweet, but you've been the same level of dope for
Right.
years. Like you're no better. You haven't evolved. Then I know what to
Yeah,
expect, and it's like, yeah, that's dope,
absolutely.
but compare your shit now to the shit you was on 5 years ago is the same. Compare my shit now to the shit I was on 5 years ago, and it's just boom,
It's
boom, boom, boom.
levels.
So it's on some cocky shit, yeah. Where it's
Yeah.
like,
That's
y'all
Yeah.
ain't my
also like
competition.
right,
Yeah,
right.
man.
But the way you doing it, like we've heard rappers say that kind of thing before, but the way that you're doing it and the way that you presented it is on some next level shit, bro. And we damn sure
Appreciate it,
appreciate that.
man.
That's
Thank you. Shout out to Aunt Bell.
Round of applause for Aunt Bell. At
Yeah,
the
man.
40 days, 40 nights. Set the Bar Mix Show. Detroit in the house.
So
Yeah.
the Plum Brandy project is nuts, bro. So why did you name it Plum Brandy? And did you know you were going to do a refill when you dropped the initial LP?
No, I didn't do that. So the Plum Brandy is an EP. It's only the original one's only 5 songs.
Mhm.
So basically, I always had a little bit of a backstory. My family is not from America. My parents are not from America. They're Serbian. So both of my parents are Serbian from Eastern Europe. There used to be a country called Yugoslavia. It broke up, and
Yeah.
now it's Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Macedonia, Montenegro, etc., Slovenia, all those different republics. And that whole region, so growing up, we were Yugoslavian, Serbian, whatever. I always wanted to do something with a project that was themed based off of that. And basically, when I did my full album, Mihailo, that came out in 2019, that's my real name. That's kind of like, I wouldn't say the story of my life, but vaguely
Okay.
biography-ish, but not really. And it's a picture of me on the cover, whatever, whatever. So when that came out, and we started kind of ringing some bells, and people started saying, "Oh shit, Illa J's on the album, Elzai, and 14KT did production," and it wasn't even about the names of the features. The shit just came out really, really good, and like
Yeah.
it started making some noise. It ended up on some like pretty predominant like top 50 hip hop albums or indie hip hop albums list. And it just started doing its thing. And like Ghostface Killer shouted me out and this, that, and the third. And when that happened,
That's what's up, fam.
yeah, and when that happened, like a bunch of Ghostface's fans in that side of the world where my family is from started fucking with me. And then when they found out I was first generation Serbian, they were like, "What?" And hip hop is huge over there, like especially like underground boom bap hip hop. Like they love Jay Dilla.
Yeah.
And then when they
Okay.
found out Dilla's mom like helped me out incredibly, and Illa J is how much. So then the snowball started rolling, and I got peoples in the music scene over there, and they started hooking me up with a cat named Fat Philly, who's like a hip hop legend who stays there in Croatia. And basically him and my man's Vlada Stojanovic, that my Dukes, Dilla's mom, introduced me to. When I started talking with Vlada and who introduced me to Fat Philly, then it was like greenlit. And I just hit them up, and they were supporting my Mihailo album big. And I said, "Look, y'all, I want to do something. Right now is the time to do it. I want to do something called the Plum Brandy EP, where because we drink plum brandy, like what tequila is to Mexico, what vodka is to Russia, what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What ouzo is to Greek people. We call it Slivovitz, but in English it's plum brandy. It's brandy made out of plums. You know what I'm saying? So that's our shit. And I said, you know what? I want to do something called the Plum Brandy EP. And I want it to all the beats to be produced by the biggest producers y'all got in that region, from Serbia, hence the Kool-Aid joint. And I want all the samples
like that.
I want all the samples to be. It doesn't even necessarily need to be like our ethnic music, but the samples we flip, I want it to be from artists in that part of the world. So we was flipping shit that was from like Serbian jazz musicians, R&B musicians, whatever. And that's how it came out. And then I put like Boldy James on a track. And then
I beat that.
And then I put like the two biggest Serbian rappers ever, maybe. My man's named Smoke and the dude named Struka. This is like the Kendricks and the Snoop Dogs of that region. I got them together on a track where I'm rapping in English and they're rapping in Serbian. And that shit started taking off, and it was doing crazy shit. And
I like how you tap in. This is dope.
And that's the backstory of the Plum Brandy EP. And it was vaguely kind of like almost damn near the first couple records. It was only 5 songs, are almost like a prequel to what the Mihailo album was that came out in 2019. The Plum Brandy came out with plum color vinyl. And that dropped it right at the beginning of 2020, right before the pandemic. There was talks of, all right, me and DJ Head, we're going on tour. The album is doing shit. You know, like, come on, let's go. And then the pandemic hit and crushed all that. And then because I wanted to keep writing, I was still enjoying the concept. And even though the project was out and we were stuck in the house, I was like, you know what, let's redo a couple of these records. Let's add some more records with producers over there and just do a digital release only called The Refill. And The Refill had the remix with Stretch Money on it. The Refill had a different, I wouldn't say a remix, just a different like version of my song, Take Me Down with Idea. And then we added a few more songs with other producers that I didn't work with on the first version of the Refill. Like Kool-Aid jumped on and that made motherfuckers say, "Oh shit, Kool-Aid's on the Refill," because you know his name is highly respected over there, and he did the flyest. So that's the Plum Brandy EP.
Yo, man, round of applause for like tapping back into your roots, man, and then by doing that, expanding your whole brand. Round of applause for that, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Shout out to everybody over there. Kool-Aid, Fat Philly, Vlada, Alex, missing people, man. Misty, DJ Gortsev from Macedonia, Sam, just everybody who helped me over there. Eva, super dope singer, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, the last song of the night, hanging out with Valid. Detroit is in the building on episode 70 of the Set the Bar Mix Show, a song entitled You Love, the remix featuring Stretch Money. So off that Plum Brandy EP, The Refill, though.
It's that Earl Flynn music, Detroit shit. Let's go.
Turn up. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Said I'm on my way, get dressed up, got the button down with the French cuff, got my attention like a set of 10. I salute you, now let's shoot through the city cause I'm busy and you always flirting with me. Said I wanna give you time, but I'm moving like a gypsy, baby. You can call it Rippy if you really don't believe it. Big Val Boski that your motherfucker seeing. Yes, I guess I'm this fresh in the flesh, no filter, old pictures, faux Instagram, so Vince McMahon. They say damn, he a boss. Linen stain dripping, call it cranberry sauce, but not that bullshit from a can that you toss, but that OG shit that your mama made. Every single holiday, you ain't gotta talk. Let your body say, you love my style, you love my fresh, love my frames, you love my specs. Love my fragrance.
What's that scent?
That aroma that you sense, that success. We flowing, rolling, smoking, ride, pimping, dripping, Dolomite. Stop tripping, hold on tight, cause I got that shit that I know you like. We flowing, rolling, smoking, ride, pimping, dripping, Dolomite. Stop tripping, hold on tight, cause I got that shit that I know you like.
Yo, somebody get your man. You ain't signed. I don't see you tripping out here. You talking like you a legend and never take L's. Broke as a joke, full of hope. What gives you the money for the right?
Pep in my step, swag in my walk. Fact, I ain't even gotta brag when I talk. Stating the facts, never play with a mask. While these groucho cats act like they came with a stash. Lacing the track like the lace on your back. I just let it unravel. Place it on wax, treat it like a candle. Pack it, flip it, ship it, rip it, set it, light it. Not a place lit. When the bass hit, make you feel so good. I'm on that May shit. I guess you could say I'm a bad, bad boy, and I'm half past joy on M39. Speeding till your dirty mind is you drinking. I like heights till the wine is the weekend. I know you're thinking that we should stay in for the evening. Cause you love my style, you love my fresh. Love my frames, you love my specs. Love my fragrance.
What's that scent?
That aroma that you sense, that success. We flowing, rolling, smoking, ride, pimping, dripping, Dolomite. Stop tripping, hold on tight, cause I got that shit that I know you like. We flowing, rolling, smoking, ride, pimping, dripping, Dolomite. Stop tripping, hold on tight, cause I got that shit that I know you like. We showing out, blowing loud, holding down while the hoes in town wanna holla at me, but you ain't gon' let them. I'm good anyways on the shit they sellin'. We showing out, blowing loud, holding down while the hoes in town wanna holla at me, but you ain't gon' let them. Hey lil' mama, I think you should tell them. You love my style, you love my fresh. Love my frames, you love my specs. Love my fragrance.
What's that scent?
That aroma that you sense, that success. We flowing, rolling, smoking, ride, pimping, dripping, Dolomite. Stop tripping, hold on tight, cause I got that shit that I know you like. We flowing, rolling, smoking, ride, pimping, dripping, Dolomite. Stop tripping, hold on tight, cause I got that shit that I know you like. Yeah, mama, hey, you wasn't saying I was broke as a joke when I invited you to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't worry about what I got in my pockets, cause I wouldn't spend it on you if I got it. You know what I mean? So it makes no difference to you. Just enjoy my presence, you know what I'm saying? And I'll enjoy yours, baby. It's a mutual respect. Heat. Big Valley. Rocky Balboa. The Big Balboski. Peace.
Yo, this is a skit. You can turn it down now.
All right, I got you.
Your homie Valley, this is
Yo, man, shouts out to you for that one, man. Absolutely love that song. It's such a fun song. You can ride out to it. You can get your step on to it. Round of applause for Valley, yo. The dude is different.
That's fire, bro.
I could have sworn I thought you were gonna play the remix with Stretch Money. The remix is fire too, man. Stretch Money goes in on that beat, but yeah, that's the original.
Yeah, that's our bad. Make sure you guys. We intended to play the remix, so make sure you go check out both projects. Right, you got the Plum Brandy EP, and then the Refill, which is a longer project. That's where you get the remix featuring Stretch Money. And yes, Stretch Money did murder. He murdered that verse. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Strizzy.
For sure, man. All right, man, let's get on out of here, man. Give your shout outs, man. Let the people know where they can find you.
Man.
And what's coming up next for you, man?
Shout out. Well, first, what's coming up next? Next year is about to be mad busy. I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say that. It's just 2023 is about to be. We got a lot of music on deck, and we about to unload this clip. Shout out to my team, DJ Head, Tony Rizzo, Pigpen. Shout out to everybody who fucks with my music, and y'all jump on your Spotify or your Apple, or you go to my website and you buy the merch. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Shout out to the whole Detroit hip hop community that's built me. I love y'all. And my name is Valid, VALID. Social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that is Valid 313. So at Valid 313, follow me on whatever. Please go to my website. Yes, valid313.com. Go buy you some vinyl. I'm out of apparel. You know, I'm known for flipping a lot of shirts and dope ass hoodies and t-shirts and shit like that. But we sold out. We sold out. The only thing I got right now is the Plum Brandy EP vinyl. And I think I got some CDs left of Mihailo and shit like that. But my shelves are pretty empty right now. This is where I keep my merch. So when you order from valid313.com, it's coming directly from me. You always get cool stickers and shit like that. I always try to add some extra love in the box. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna go ahead and cop that vinyl, man.
Valid313 on all social media. Oh, I appreciate you.
Yeah. As soon as the show is over, I'll go cop that. I got my record player back up.
Yeah, thank you, brother. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Valid313.com, at Valid313 on all social media. My name is Valid. Pull it up on your Spotify, whatever it is. If you and shout out to everybody who was watching. I saw you guys' comments, the fire emojis. Y'all saying the shit is sweet. It warms my heart up. It means everything to me. So I appreciate y'all.
That's what's
and
up,
shout
man.
out to Oplex and MOMAKKI for inviting me to do this. Thank you.
Man, appreciate having you on, man.
Hell yeah.
Mackie, what we got before we get out of here, man?
Valid, man. We appreciate you coming back on a Sunday after we had some technical difficulties on a Wednesday, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely wanted to showcase your music to the people. You know what I mean? So yeah, shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to the chat. You know, y'all coming back on a Sunday because y'all know we don't usually ever run nothing on a Sunday, but hey, you know, thank you, Lou Back. Put that on y'all. Anyway, so when y'all run it back, you know what I'm saying, you'll see everything that Valid's doing. His Spotify, his YouTubes, all of that will be in the description. So make sure y'all click that. It'll take you directly to his stuff. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you to his website. Get some merch. Well, what's left of the merch? You know what I mean? Cop that album, cop all the albums, all that good stuff. You got to support these independent artists. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where the real music is at. And not that bullshit they spoon feeding us every goddamn day on the radio. And that's all I got, man. What you got, Plex?
Man, standing ovation for Detroit hip hop. Valid in the building. Episode 70. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody in the chat, listening worldwide. This is the place where urban indie artists can be themselves. We just got great content from the big homie Valid. Know this brother personally. Real proud of you, man. Continue to do what you're doing. Keep us posted when the new projects come out. Keep us posted, man, because we'll get you right back on. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna be touching base with y'all.
For sure, man. Peace, love, and music on top. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Ghosts.
So y'all the real